If you have been wondering what's life like in Korea, and I have received a lot of these questions, don't go anywhere. This video is for you. Hello everybody, 안녕하세요 여러분. Hello everyone, ciao a tutti. Once more, you're all welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you already know, this is your girl Oma MJ, also known as Adele, the queen of the south. Alright guys, so it's been a while since I sat in front of the camera, right? Yeah, I miss you all. I hope you guys miss me too. Yes guys, so in today's video I just want to give a quick one. This was supposed to be a live video, however, since MJ is on vacation, she wouldn't let me sit in front of the camera to make my video, so I just decided to pop up with this one. All right, so if this is your first time, please kindly join the family, hit that subscription button and the notification bell to let you know each time Oma MJ is up with a new video. As you already know guys, I bring you all the juicy stuff from South Korea. So what's popping in today's video? Let's dive in and see. So guys, in today's video, I just wish to shed light on some of the things you have to know, or the things that you have to consider as an individual before moving to Korea. So this video is like kind of things I wish I knew before moving to Korea. I have a lot of them. I have a long list here, but I don't know. I just hope I get it done on time. All right, the first thing I want us to know is that, first of all, Korea is not, when I say not, no, big no, it's not a Christian country. Yes, most of the individuals you're gonna find here, they do not practice Christianity. You're gonna meet atheists, people like who do not even believe God exists. Yes, so if you are a Christian and you are moving to Korea, you should consider checking out on some churches online, probably on Facebook or Instagram. Like, just check for something around the area in which you're gonna be living in. So Koreans, most of the population, more than half of the population, they are Buddhist. Yes, they still practice Buddhism. So that is one thing you have to know about Korea. That's the first thing. Yeah, if you're a Christian, that's the first thing you just have to put in mind. So you should look into where you will be living and check if there is a living church around there. Second thing I want to talk about is that in Korea, yes, no greeting with hands or hug. Yes, in Korea, people do not greet people with their hands or give them a hug. You can give your friend a hug, or probably your mom or dad, but in Korea, when you greet, you have to bow. Yes, so that's why you guys always see in my videos I'm like 안녕하세요 여러분. Like, yeah, this is it's already a part of me, you know. I cannot take it out anymore. So even when I meet my friends who are Africans, like, I always like, okay. So in Korea, you do not greet with your hands, you don't shake hands or you hug. You can do that with your friends, but when you're with colleagues or with other people, you just always have to 안녕하세요, 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까. Next thing I would like to talk about is that Korean food is very spicy. Yes, very, very spicy. Like, they have a lot of these dishes, meals that comes with so much pepper. Yes, it's hot. It's hot, and your boy is not a fan of like all those spicy stuff. I prefer avoiding it because sometimes it gives me like kind of a chest burn. Yeah, and I have to drink a lot of water to calm down all those acid reflux. So if you are moving to Korea and you are somebody who doesn't like spicy food, then you should start looking for restaurants that are gonna serve Western kind of meals. Yeah, that will suit you. And the next thing is that in public transport, you do not, no, you do not speak on your phone. Yes, this is because Korean people, they are very respectful to each other. Yeah, because I usually see videos of other people like kind of talking on the subway, in the bus, like just being too loud, you know. But in Korea, hell no, you can't do that. And the funniest thing is that the people who tell you not to talk on phone, they are the Ajuma and Ajushis. That's the old women and the old men. But if they are angry, oh my goodness, you will hear them so loudly, like yelling on the phone, like hush, hush, you know. So this word shh is like, it's a bad word in Korea, so they don't always pronounce the full word. They're like hush, hush. So in Korea, you don't speak in public loudly, yeah, because they respect each other a lot. So you have to be very mild in your speaking in public. Welcome back, guys. All right, so if you have been enjoying this video so far, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. All right, so what's the next thing I want to talk about? It is phone cameras. They are never on silent. Yes, if you are, should I say, a spy or something, and you want to take pictures in public without the knowledge of people, it's illegal. Yes, it's illegal to take pictures of people without their permission. That's why in Korea, all the phones, their cameras are never on silent. This came into action when some pervert people usually take pictures of students in public and private bathrooms. They will install camera and take pictures. So all the phones you're gonna buy in Korea, just have at the back of your mind that the phone camera will never be on silent. That option doesn't even exist in phones made in Korea. Yes, so if you want to buy a lot of phones in Korea, just know that wherever you're taking that phone to, maybe you have to go and add some technology to it to make the phone cameras to be silent. But in Korea, hell no, you can't. No. You can't take pictures of people without their knowledge, and they take it very seriously. It's illegal. So when you come to Korea, please do not try that. Don't try it. They'll take you to court. Of course, you know what that means. You have some prison terms or probably some fine to pay. All right, so what's the next thing I would like us to know? As a foreigner moving to Korea, just expect that Koreans are gonna stare at you like this. Yes, you, and you know they're talking about you, so they'll be like, like they'll be looking at you. You know, some of them have never seen foreigners before. They don't even know what a black skinned person looks like. They don't even know, like, you know. So when they see a foreigner, they're kind of like, really, foreigner, 외국인. So they call it 외국인. 외국인 in Korea means foreigner. So, and when they see you, they're gonna talk a lot about you. Like, they're just analyzing what they are seeing, you know, and they look at you to a point when you notice them, they'll still be looking at you. So I've had this experience severally, and I'm like, okay, I'm already used to it. Yeah, I know they're always gonna look at me, so it's kind of, it's normal. That's Korean culture for you. So when you come to Korea as a foreigner, just expect that there will always be that. It's you we're talking about. Yes, you, 외국인. Yeah. So don't be offended if you see Koreans looking at you like that. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is that the importance of age and respect. Yes, this is one thing that I came to learn in Korea. Yeah, I wish I knew this before coming, because back home, age is not a problem for us. You can make friends with anybody you wish. Yeah, be it old, middle, or younger. Yeah, they do not really mind, you know. But here in Korea, age is of great importance, to a point that when you meet someone and they want to become your friend, the first thing they're gonna ask you, what's your age? Like, yeah. So it has made me to understand that even if I have Korean friends who are older than me, I prefer to call them Oni. Oni means big sister. Yes, big sister. They're a big sister, but at the same time, they prefer to be friends with you, you know. So I have this, my Korean mom friend. I just call her by her son's name. Yeah, JYP mommy. But actually, I started calling her Oni. So she's like, oh, I like it when you call me Oni. So, you know, that respect. Yeah, that respect. You do not make friends with people who are older than you or younger than you. No, you always go with your age mate. Yes, if I'm 30 and you're 30, okay, we are friends. But if I'm 30 and you're 29, no, we are not friends. So that balance. They always like that balance, and they respect it a lot. And one thing they hide about is their weight. A Korean will never tell you about their weight, but they'll always tell you their age. Yes, because they want that respect. They want that, hierarchy is always it's always there. So that's Korean culture for you. The next thing is that Koreans, they love modest dressing. Yes, no matter how hot the weather can become, they are not gonna accept you with dresses that shows your cleavage. Hell no. No. That I see, like in other countries like America, Canada, in European countries, when it's pretty hot, like 35, 32, 33, people wear very tiny like dresses. No. In Korea, hell no, you cannot do that. You see, even right now the weather is so hot, but look at here I am with a t-shirt. So that's one thing I learned in Korea. I wish I knew back home, because coming to Korea, I'm like, oh wow, I'm gonna be dressing all those sexy, like, it's okay to put on your short skirts, your trousers, your shorts, yes, but when it comes to your top, no cleavage outside, no shoulders outside. They do not accept it. So know what to pack in your bag when coming to Korea in the summer months. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is that there are some apps that you as a foreigner, you have to know before coming to Korea, or you have to download before coming. So one of them is we have Kakao Talk. It's like their own WhatsApp. And there is Kakao Map. There is a Naver Map. That's the third. And what else? We have Google Translate. Yes, because if you cannot speak Korean, you have to use your Google Translate a lot. And there's also a Kakao Taxi. Yes, those, I think I've named 6. Yes. Another thing you have to know as a foreigner before coming to Korea is that the summer months are extremely hot. Yes, it's extremely hot. And just like winter, freezing cold. So when you are packing your bag for the summer months, make sure you get very thin, like cotton wears. And for winter, make sure you get enough winter jackets, the suits, like just everything which is thick. Yeah, because winter, you can get enough boots. Yeah. Next thing I want to talk about that you have to know is that if you're gonna be living in Korea for long term, then you have to get your medical insurance, or probably you get your travel insurance if you're short term. And if you'll be living long term, try as much as possible to get your medical insurance. Yes, they grant it to citizens who are foreigners who are living in Korea for 3 or more months. Yes, you have to get it, because if you do not get it, trust me, you are gonna die of bills at the hospital. The hospital bills are no joke. Yeah, but with insurance, you can even go like paying not little or nothing at the hospital. So if you're coming as a foreigner, please get your medical insurance or your travel insurance before you can get your medical insurance in Korea. And the next thing I want to talk about is that if you are coming for work, believe me, you are gonna work so hard and you're not gonna complain about it. No. Koreans, how God created them, workaholic. Yes, so Koreans are very hardworking. I thought back home I would work for 8 hours, and I thought I was doing too much. But when I came here and I saw the way Koreans are hardworking, I'm like, oh my goodness, am I gonna cope in this country? But as time went on, yeah, my system became like used to it, so the shock is gonna affect you in the beginning, but as time goes on, you're gonna adjust yourself. Just know Koreans are workaholic, and you will work extra hours, but you're not gonna complain about it. Yes, when it's time to go home, you just go home and get your maximum rest. So guys, this is the end for today. It's the first part of this video. This was brought to you by Oma MJ, the Queen of the South. I'm gonna be coming up with the part 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course share the video to those aspiring visiting Korea.